After a short break, we return with the undercard of the night. Young, hungry fighters looking to make their spot, looking to show people who they are. And I love fights like this. I love all these fights, you know, guys just coming up, really. Except for this one. These guys have a pretty extensive background. 7-2 versus 5-3.
Yeah, this will be an interesting fight for sure. We got Marvin Workman. Charles Moore coming to the ring right now.
Marvin Workman, I know that he's a part of this organization called Mountains of Hope. And basically it's an addiction recovery thing.
Wow.
Guys, first guy we had fought that founded it's named Dustin Cooper. He messaged me last night. He said, I want you to be sure to let people know that Workman's a part of our group. And they've been using boxing to try to overcome people dealing with addiction problems. And it's a faith-based organization.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people can say what they want, but this is an outlet for most, and people are fighting battles far harder than a little boxing ring.
Well, you know, that's why I got started. I was a kid dealing with depression, and, you know, it changed everything for me, and I think that the same thing can be said for a lot of these guys.
Absolutely. You know, you got to have an outlet, whether you're fighting addiction, depression, anxiety. You have to have something to, you know, to help with that. And boxing, fighting, sports in general is such a good way to alleviate, you know, those thoughts, because you and I both know they're intrusive. And
you don't do it because it's easy. You do it because it's hard. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever do, but you get stronger because of it. You go in the gym no matter what's going on in your life, and you hammer at it, and you can get better. You can grow no matter what.
Yep.
And it gives you a tool to better your life.
Yes, it does. And those battling addiction,
to get
you know, there's help out there.
More confident.
Yes.
I've seen people completely change in this sport. Go from so quiet to barely speak to anybody, and they just come out of their shell. Because doing something like this, it brings something out of you.
7 wins, 2 losses. Marvin Workman.
He is looking excited to be here.
And fighting out of the blue corner, he fights out of Woodsfield, Ohio. He carries an amateur record of 5 wins, 3 losses. Charles Moore.
Charles Moore looking very confident here.
Very confident.
I know he cut a lot of weight for this fight. That right there is a sign of a serious fighter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's hard to do, to cut weight and maintain
especially
a weight.
Same-day weigh-ins. That was hard on him. You know, I don't like same-day weigh-ins because they can be dangerous. But, you know, this guy is rehydrated now. He's feeling, I'm sure, a ton better after that cut.
Woo.
And now we're going to see what happens. And
Workman coming in with some power.
And speed.
Very quick. A little too,
you see
looking a little sloppy,
House on fire. And his stance is
on fire.
Way too wide.
Way too wide.
Watch how that front knee's bending there. I don't like that.
No. More, I can see stepping on his toes a little bit.
And you see
on
where
accident.
His toes are pointed. They're pointed away.
Exactly.
Rather than toward his opponent.
Yeah. You know, footwork is everything. Where your feet are positioned, where your toes are pointed.
Cracked right there. Both these guys are very wild.
Very, very wild fighters. They're coming in really hot, really fast, and really strong. I don't see them being able to keep this same stamina.
Oh, beautiful. That's the second big left hook he's eaten. You know, it's hard to deal with a southpaw like this.
It's very hard. It's very hard.
You're always looking for that overhand left and that straight left when you're up against the southpaw.
He is just coming at him with those lefts.
His right hand needs to be higher. He's carrying that right a little too low. Like, you know, when you're first learning boxing, you want to keep that right hand right there on your jaw.
Glued right to your jaw, tight. You know, when you get in there and you start swinging, and
these guys are fast.
You've got to have the technique, but these guys are just coming in there.
That overhand left. See, we talked about that earlier. He slid out of the way.
Out of it.
That's a beautiful way to counter that overhand.
And I mean,
but you have to come back with something.
Moore is coming at Workman with these crazy left hooks, and if he lands one, I mean, he's going to go down.
Both guys are just bombing overhands, like trading like overhand.
Absolutely.
Like jabs here and there, but they're both looking for one big shot.
Good jab. Moore looking a little frazzled right here.
Yeah, I believe he's hurt a little bit.
Good. Both of them look
Tired.
tired. They both look tired.
But these guys are also so fast. I expect
So
them to still be
fast.
throwing heat.
I'm telling you, if he lands another one of those in the right spot,
He keeps just eating them too. Like
Eating 'em.
he's not
Workman
he's
will
not
go
getting
down.
that guard where it should be.
Kind of, that's their footwork
He
right
smiled there when he got
Yeah.
spun around. You got to give it to these guys. They're tough.
Gosh, I mean,
Ooh.
crazy strong punches.
You don't have a record of 7-2 and 5-3 without actually being a tough cat, sticking with
And
this
here
sport.
comes Workman.
Ooh.
I mean, if he stays on more
I think the big thing both guys need to take away from this fight, though, is defense.
defense, absolutely. Like, I'm watching their feet, and, you know, it's just a lot of technical things, but, I mean, they've got the power.
And you see they're both a little bit flat-footed.
A little flat-footed.
And I think fatigue plays a factor, but
Yep.
he's got to have an answer for this overhand left. He's got to either
Right.
get out of the way.
I mean, that is strong. I mean, more from what it looks like on my end, he's flat-footed a little bit, but I mean,
He hits
throwing
hard.
that.
He hits hard.
He's throwing that left, and it is hard.
He's putting his
Boom!
whole
Just
body
clocked
into
it right there. It's a matter of time. If he lands it again, he's going to drop Workman.
Workman's just a tough cat, though.
He
and
is.
He
They
keeps
both.
coming.
Got 35 seconds left in the second round.
I think either guy could make a statement here and sway the judges.
I believe too.
Oh,
Ooh,
I think
big
Moore,
body shot.
I think Moore's been taking this fight, though, this round.
I have to agree with you. I mean,
It's-
there
you
was a
can't
more
just
straight
sit,
left.
You can't just sit and eat overhands like that.
And I mean, Workman is still looking for that window. And they're both, Workman looks he looks winded. He looks hurt and saved by the bell.
It's an uphill battle for Workman in this fight to take this decision. I think
He's going to have to work right now. He's going to have to really,
he needs a stoppage.
he's got to
so.
get in there, you know, do maybe
Jesus.
some uppercuts right
I think
there.
he hurt him right there.
Yeah,
but
I
you see,
believe. Oh,
every time that Workman does have success, Moore's really good at crashing and getting in that clinch.
I mean, Workman is dipping under those punches right
Yep,
there.
right there,
And
excellent.
and if Workman would read that, one uppercut could get that right there.
Yep.
But it's hard to read it when you're in the moment.
Or if he would just follow
If
up
he would follow
instead of
up,
throwing just two
right
shots.
there, right.
See, now he's
There
putting
it is.
shots
There it
together
is. There
and
was
he's
an
landing.
uppercut. There was the uppercut, and looks like kind of.
Another one would be
Oh.
nice.
Oh, now he's reading the
See,
uppercuts.
if he wouldn't have just
Oh,
thrown
and
that
now-
sloppy hook, went back to that uppercut, it could have been a bad night.
And Moore
for
is
Moore.
hanging in there. He is hanging in there strong.
Workman's winning this round.
He is winning this round.
And
He's
it's a
definitely
minute
winning this
through,
round.
so-
We've still got 53 seconds left in this round.
And that first round is almost a toss-up.
Ooh, that was a strong one. Strong one by Workman. Workman is hurt though. I can tell the face he's making right now is, you know, but he is still coming in strong. He's trying to create that distance.
Beautiful.
But Moore is pressuring.
Workman's starting to land now.
Starting to land.
And I think Moore's getting tired.
He's tired.
He had a hard weight cut weight in today.
Ooh, that was a powerful left he just made though.
Yes. Oh,
There
man.
it was. There it was. Moore.
Workman's having.
Just, I mean,
Just when you think Workman's coming on, Moore lands that left.
Unbelievable.
Oh!
That was a left. That's his jab. Unbelievable.
Threw a nice left hook there and rocked
Nice
him, I
left
think.
hook. Nice left hook. Most draws I've seen in it.
Folks, once again, we go to the judges' scorecards.
Let's see what it is.
Judge 1 scores the
Gotta
fight
credit.
29-28. Judge 2 scores the fight 30-27. And Judge 3 scores the fight 29-28 for
Unanimous
your
decision.
winner.
Unanimous decision.
By unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin Workman.